Assalaamu, alaikum. Allah loves His servants a lot, so He cares about their self-respect so much. How? Let's prove it. Because Allah don't want us to say anything embarrassing about His slaves. If you tell someone anything bad which really exists in him in his absence, that is called Gheebat, backbiting. And it's worse than adultery in Islam according Hadeeth. Al-Gheebat ashaddu min al-zina. If you tell someone anything bad which really exists in him in his presence, then this is the Hadees about humiliating any brother or sister. Whoever humiliates a Muslim in a place where his honor matters, Allah will humiliate him in a place where He wants his help. If you tell someone anything bad which doesn't exist in him in his presence or absence, then this is the Hadees that says, whoever slanders a Muslim with the intention of disrespecting him or humiliating him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will keep him on the bridge of hell until he retracts. May Allah save us from that embarrassment. Then how we should be while every type of negative talks about anyone are forbidden in Islam? Well, consider this now. Abdullah ibn Omar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, while doing tawaf, he said this to Kaaba and said, how pure you are, how pure your fragrance is, how great you are, and how great is your sanctity. By the one in whose hand is the soul of Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam. The sanctity of the believer is greater to Allah than your sanctity in his wealth, in his life, and to assume nothing of him but good. My brothers and sisters, when you preach or talk to someone, think about these verses of Quran first before you begin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا. The servants of the Rahman, all merciful, Allah, are those who walk on the earth humbly. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ادع إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة. Invite to your Lord's way with wisdom and good advice, and debate with them in the most dignified manner. Your Lord is aware of those who stray from His path, and He is aware of those who are guided. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فقولا له قولا لينا لعله يتذكر أو يخشى. And speak to him with gentle speech that perhaps he may be reminded or fear Allah. Listen to the short story, it will make it easy to understand this verse. A non-trained, learned brother scolded a weaker brother too much. The brother who was humiliated by the learned guy said a sentence which should be engraved on a gold plate, that when Allah Ta'ala sent His two prophets to Pharaoh, then He guided them to speak with him with gentle speech, that perhaps he may be reminded or fear Allah. You are not superior than Musa and Harun, peace be upon them, and I am not inferior than Pharaoh. Then why you treat me like that? Then that learned brother apologized him and said, I apologize for my bad manners. So my brothers, don't humiliate Muslim brothers and sisters for their shortcomings. If you really want to see them giving up that sin, if you want them to be pious, and if you want yourself to be forgiven by Allah, don't humiliate anybody. And seek forgiveness from Allah yourself, and pray for those brothers and sisters also. Wassalam.